On this episode of Camp Outside, we do a review of the campground at Reed Bingham State Park in Georgia. Check it out. Hey guys, I'm Kevin with Camp Outside, your inside source for all things outside. Today we're going to do a review of the campground at Reed Bingham State Park in Adel, Georgia. It's right off I-75 in southern Georgia. It's very close to the highway and easy to access. We had a blast at this little state park. It's not very big, but it has some fantastic hiking trails. It's got some good fishing in Reed Bingham Lake and the Little River. It's got lots of boat ramps and picnic pavilions and places to just hang out by the water. There's a swimming beach. So we really enjoyed our time at Reed Bingham. So let's check out the campground. Reed Bingham State Park is in southern Georgia. It's between Valdosta and Tifton, just off I-75. It's easily accessed from Tallahassee, Gainesville, Jacksonville, Savannah, Macon, Columbus, and Atlanta. The park is not very large, but there's a lot to do. There's a large lake and a river that feeds it, as well as some great hiking trails, boat ramps, picnic pavilions, and lots of places to fish and paddle. Here's a map of the campground at Reed Bingham State Park. As you can see, it consists of 2 loops, and there are different hookup options, and there are both pull-through and back-end sites. Let's take an in-depth look at one of the sites as an example of the kind of campsites you can expect at Reed Bingham. The site we're going to take a look at is site number 10. Site 10 is in Loop 1, and it's a back-end site. It's a good representation of what the sites are like at Reed Bingham. So here's the view from the road, and this road is the loop road number 1. And so you can see that the site is pretty wide open. There's not a whole lot of privacy between you and your neighbors at this site. There are some other sites that do offer a little bit of privacy. Site 11, which is the site we were on, is a very private site, and I really like that. If you're looking for a back-end site, I highly recommend it. So as we make our way into this site, you can see that this site has water and electric hookup, but it doesn't have sewer. Other sites in the campground do have sewer, and we'll cover those when we do our campsite review videos. But it has water and electric hookup as well as cable TV hookup. There's a good view of the back of the site. That's the restroom facility in the distance there. And as you can see, it has a picnic table, a hook to hang a lantern, and a fire pit with grill grate. That's a pretty good representation of what the sites are like at Reed Bingham State Park. Check out this cool little amphitheater. The amphitheater is located between sites 11 and 14, but it isn't indicated on the campground map. It's a nice little amphitheater with a podium and a little brick stage and some bench seating, and it also has a fire pit. I imagine this would be an awesome place to have a scouting program if you have scouts and you're doing a group trip. Let's take a look at the restroom facilities in the campground. The first restroom facility we're going to take a look at is in Loop 1. It's a full-service restroom with hot showers, running water, flush toilets, and laundry facilities. It has separate facilities for men and women, and this is what it looks like from the outside. It's the older of the 2 campsite facilities in the park. So this is the interior of the men's restroom. I haven't been brave enough yet to try and sneak into the women's restroom for one of these videos. But as you can see, it has some sinks and mirrors, a urinal, a toilet, and then it has 2 regular sized showers, and then it has an oversized shower for handicap. There's also a commode in that shower stall, and it's large enough for a wheelchair. And here's the laundry facilities co-located with this restroom. The second restroom facility we're going to take a look at is in Loop 2. And Loop 2's restroom is much newer and much nicer. Here's a view of the restroom from the outside. It has a much more modern look, and it's very nice inside. So here's the inside of the men's restroom. Again, sinks and mirrors with hot showers, running water, flush toilets, all the things that you'd expect in a modern restroom. It has a urinal, several commodes, and several standard size showers. Very nicely tiled, and the restrooms were clean when we were there, so that was nice. This building also has 2 handicap restrooms, and they were very nice. So looking inside, you can see that it has an oversized shower with grab bars, lots of room. Again, a commode with grab bars, definitely plenty of room for a wheelchair or anyone who has any kind of mobility issues. And then here's the sink and mirror with hand dryer and soap. On the back side of the building is the laundry facility. And so it does have some nice Speed Queen washers and dryers and a nice table for folding your laundry. The next thing we're going to take a look at is the dumpsters and parking area. There's a nice large parking area outside of the camping loops for extra vehicles. And these dumpsters are where you take your trash. The dump station for campers and RVs is west of Loop 1. It's a pull-through dump station. It's very easy to access with plenty of room on both sides. It has some trash cans, and it also has a hose for fresh water and easy cleanup. Next, we're going to take a drive through the campground. Check it out. First, we're going to drive through Loop 1 of the campground. Then we'll make our way into Loop 2. So we're going to start at the parking area where the dumpsters are, and then turn into where it says Buzzard's Roost and the campground host. So the parking area is on our left. And so we'll make a right into Loop 1. And Buzzard's Roost will be on our right. That's a little camp store, but it was closed due to COVID-19 when we were there, so we never went in it. And on the left, we're passing Campsite 1. And on the right, we're passing Campsite 2. Campsite 3 to the left. Campsite 4 will be to our right. To our left is the exit from the restroom. It's one way. Coming up, we have Campsite 5 to our right and 6 to our left. Campsite 8 is on our left. Campsite 7 is on our right. Campsite 9 is on our right. Campsite 10 is to the left. Campsite 11 is to the right, followed by Campsite 12 to the left. The amphitheater there is to the right. To the right is 14, and to the left is 13. That's Campsite 15 to the right. And then we're going to have 16 to the right, 17 to the left. That's 18 right there to the left, 19 to the right. To the left there is campsite 20, which is a campground host. And then to the right is 21, and to the left there is 22 and the restroom. Straight ahead is Buzzard's Roost, and we'll make a right out of this camping loop. We're going to hang a right and head into loop 2. So this part of the road is two-way, but as we get past this intersection, it'll be a one-way road. We're passing campsite 23 to the left, 24 to the right, 25 to the left, and 26 to the right. "27 to the right, 28 to the left, 29 to the right, 30 to the right, 32 to the left, 31 to the right, and we're going to head up the spur towards the restroom. So 44 is going to be on the right, 45 and 46 to the left. We're passing the restroom there. It's a nice little parking area. And then because the roads in this part of the loop are one way, we're going to do this section again, passing 23, 24, 25, and 26. "27 where the van is to the right, 28 to the left, again 29 to the right, 30 to the right where that trailer is, 32 to the left, 31 to the right, and instead of going left towards the restroom again, we're going to go straight, passing site 33 to the right, 34 to the left, 35 to the right, 36 to the right, 38 to the left, 37 to the right, 39 to the right, 40 to the right, 41 to the right, 42 to the left, that's a handicapped site, and the last one is 43 to the right. And then we'll make our way out of loop 2 by hanging a right. We are now headed west towards the parking area and the dumpsters. And that's a ride around the campground at Reed Bingham State Park. So I hope you found that campground review useful. We really enjoyed our time at Reed Bingham, and we've got a lot more content coming out, so stay tuned to our channel. We have a state park overview video where we're going to show you all the amenities of the park and the lake and the boat ramps and all that stuff. So stay tuned for that. We also are going to have a hiking video coming out for the park. As I said, this park has some great hiking trails. We really enjoyed the boardwalk along the Little River. So stay tuned for that video as well. And guys, we are going to produce 9 campsite review videos for Reed Bingham. We've got 9 videos in production right now that we're going to be releasing in the coming weeks. So if you haven't yet, hit that subscribe button, hit that little bell icon that notifies you when we release new videos, and hit that like button for me. And definitely stay tuned so that you can catch all of our content from Reed Bingham and several other state parks that we're going to be going real soon. We've got a couple more trips planned for Georgia and a couple more trips planned for the rest of the country still to come in 2021. So stay tuned. Guys, Camp Outside exists to help moms and dads take their kids camping, hiking, fishing, learn about nature, and develop a conservation ethic. It is our passion to help you get your kids outside and get them learning and loving nature. So we want to hear from you. If there's anything that we can do to help you get your kids outside, if you have questions about where you should go, what kind of gear you need, what you should buy, any of that stuff, drop that in the comments. We would love to hear from you. If you've been to Reed Bingham, we'd love to hear about your stay. Tell us what campsite you were in. Tell us what you did. Tell us what you loved about Reed Bingham. We'd love to hear from you. Also, guys, you can connect with us on our other social media. We're on Facebook, LinkedIn, Instagram, and Twitter. All the links to those are down in the description below. We'd love to connect with you there. You can drop us a direct message there if you don't want to put a comment here as well. And also check out our website, guys. We're at www.campoutside.com. We'd love to connect with you there as well. So guys, thanks for watching Camp Outside. Remember, we're your inside source for all things outside. We will see you next time.